What are the best PLEs so far in 2024? There has been 10 PLEs in 2024, and we have 3 more PLEs for 2024 until the end of the year's up. So, I'm going to go back from the start of January of 2024 into the last PLE, which was Bad Blood. But before we get into today's video, I'd love for you guys to drop a big thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button, because we post every single day on this YouTube channel. And 2025 is going to be the year for this channel to get bigger and better, and we can make better content. Anyway, let's get into the best PLEs. And by the way, these are also my opinions, so put your own opinions if you don't like any of my opinions. Let's get into today's video. The Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble started off the year very hot this year. I have it ranked as the third best PLE this year. This is my personal opinion. You could put whatever you want in the top 3, whatever you feel like is the best for you. But for me personally, the Rumble was the third best PLE for me in 2024, because honestly, it was shocking enough to be like that, because, I did think CM Punk was going to win, but he ended up losing. Cody won back-to-back Rumbles. Bayley won the Women's Rumble. Roman Reigns defended his championship in a fatal 4-way match for the first time ever, instead of those 1v1 matches where the bloodline interferes and helps Roman win the title. So, and it was very action-packed, so really liked the Rumble this year. Hopefully, next year's Rumble, 2025 Royal Rumble, will actually be better. Now as we move into the next month, which is February, we got the WWE Elimination Chamber, Perth, Australia. Now, there's a couple factors why I have this at number 6. First factor, I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to get to watch this show in the first place. Yes, you might think I'm insane. I might be a little bit insane, but yes, I did have a bunch. I had 6 alarms set for 4 a.m. just so I can turn on my TV to watch Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia. And yes, I was watching Mr. Santi's app on YouTube. Yes, and was I tired? 100%. But did I watch all through Elimination Chamber? You're absolutely right, I did. And guess what? I finished at 8 a.m. and I had the whole day to do anything. So, honestly, but this was also a very predictable card. It doesn't mean it was bad. It was a phenomenal show, obviously. It was a great show, but it was predictable. We all know most of the matches who were going to win, like Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the Women's World Championship. Come on, we already knew Rhea was winning in her home country of Australia. Then we got the men's elimination chamber match. Drew McIntyre obviously was winning that. Becky Lynch obviously was going to win that elimination chamber match. But I have it at 6 for me. Just because although the factors it was predictable, but it's still great. And I also didn't like how early I had to wake up. So yeah, I like sleeping in. I probably would have woke up at the end of the show, realistically, if I wasn't planning on making a review on my other channel in the beginning of the year. But, again, whatever. And then we have to move all the way to the next PLE, which was in April. April was the biggest WrestleMania of all time. WrestleMania XL, or 40, whatever you would like to call it. Now, this has to be number 1. WrestleMania 40 was the best PLE of the year, for sure, and could be in the contention for one of the best WrestleManias of all time. A bunch of stuff happened. We saw we saw the splitting of the tag team champions. We saw Cody Rhodes finish his story. We saw The Rock wrestle for the first time in many years. The World Heavyweight Championship changed twice. on WrestleMania. What else? That Bailey won. Her child from Io Sky. Bunch of stuff happened. Like Logan Paul defended his title at WrestleMania. A bunch of stuff happened. That was so sick. And the main event of WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes finishing his story by beating Roman Reigns. John Cena came out. The Rock came out. The Undertaker came out. Everybody you need for a good WrestleMania main event. I feel like the WrestleMania Night 2 main event is never gonna be overthrown because no WrestleMania 41 main event of the second night is gonna have to have a crazy lineup to beat this WrestleMania's main event for night 2, because for both night 1 and night 2, it's gonna be impossible to beat the main event of this WrestleMania. And the ending of the 1,316 day of reign of Roman Reigns was also crazy. It took 4 years, but it finally did. Yeah, I don't see any PLE. Maybe in 2025 even beat this WrestleMania. But at the end of the year, I would probably do another video of this, but redo it. But yeah, this was a crazy PLE. But then we have to go to May for the next PLE, which was Backlash. Backlash. It was pretty simple. It was a card, and this was the start of WWE knowing how good these international shows actually are. Because before 2024's Backlash, I feel like this is kind of where it really started. Like, where the international PLEs, the B-tier PLEs, really start getting notice. I mean, we already had Backlash in Puerto Rico in 2023, but I think it really took in 2024 to us fans and the WWE and WWE in general, just to know that the B-tier PLEs get elevated by the crowd and international crowds. And this is where I think it started, in France, where they were singing AJ Styles, you know what I'm saying? I don't actually know what the words are to it, but you know what I'm saying. This is like where I'm getting spammed by my best friend. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to say, need to ask him why. But I have this at number 4, right behind the Royal Rumble. I might put this be actually in front of the Royal Rumble, but just because of the crowd. But yeah, obviously we had some decent matches, like Cody Rhodes' first title defense as the champion. AJ Styles, again, phenomenal match again with AJ Styles. You can't have a bad match with AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. So yeah, it's pretty good, not that bad. But again, yeah. I have at number 4 for the best PLE of the year. But we also had another PLE in May, which was King and Queen of the Ring. God dang, that picture's blurry. I mean, this is WWE's fault, man. I got this picture and this picture from the same from WWE.com. One is super blurry though. Can't tell you why. It don't really matter because I have this at number 7. King and Queen of the Ring for me was at number 7, just because the matches were kind of predictable. Because we knew Cody Rhodes wasn't gonna lose to Logan Paul for a championship defense when Logan Paul's the United States champion. No way. Good God, just imagine Logan Paul being United States champion and WWE champion. He would not defend the WWE championship at all. My bad. But yeah. Decent show. We had some good moments. But King and Queen of the Ring was obviously a great show. You cannot deny that King and Queen of the Ring was not a great show. But I personally have it at number 7 because I feel like there was more shows that were better than this show. But now we finally have to go to June. June, where we went back to international again. Well, this was also an international show, but it was Saudi Arabia, so. But where we actually went to a good crowd in Scotland, and we went to Clash at the castle, where we had a phenomenal crowd. We were saying, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And we had Drew McIntyre and CM Punk on that. And we had CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre in Scotland. So, and this has to be one of the best shows of the year. So I have it number 5, the 5th best PLE in 2024 so far. Again, this list could change by the end of 2024 because we have Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, and Saturday night's main event. Yes, it is a PLE because it takes place on a Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's on NBC and Peacock. I could be wrong. It's on Peacock, but I'm pretty sure it's on Peacock and NBC. I know for sure it's on NBC. I kind of hope it's on Peacock. I don't even know if I have NBC. Well, let's just pray. But yeah, Clash at the Castle. It was definitely for sure so far the best PLE because from going from where is France to Scotland, the crowd phenomenal. You know, thinking the AJ Styles song. I wish I really knew because I don't really know the beat of it or what they were saying at all. So yeah, but Clash at the Castle for sure was one of the best PLEs of the year at number 5. And then we move to definitely the worst PLE of the year. This show, Money in the Bank. Now, Money in the Bank is supposed to be one of the best shows in the one of the best PLEs of the year. But Triple H destroyed this show just by giving Drew McIntyre the Money in the Bank briefcase. Literally, Drew McIntyre did not need that Money in the Bank briefcase. Just give it to Jey Uso so Jey Uso could defeat Damian Priest and maybe face Gunther and then Gunther lose the World Championship to Gunther. Would have made so much sense, and we didn't have to use the Money in the Bank briefcase so CM Punk could cost Drew McIntyre, and we all have a new Money in the Bank briefcase holder, men's Money in the Bank briefcase holder. We could have got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre after Bad Blood at the Hell in a Cell without the Money in the Bank briefcase, Triple H. I know you know this. You just don't like. I heard a rumor that he doesn't like Money in the Bank or gimmick PLEs. That's why he got rid of the Hell in a Cell. And I wouldn't be surprised if Money in the Bank goes as well. But I hope Money in the Bank, because I love Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is a super cool concept. You literally just get to watch people get thrown off ladders. Ladders are like cool. I like ladder matches. They're pretty cool. You see people go through ladders all the time. It looks painful. But hey, Zoe Stark always has a cool what's it called? A cool ladder spot every year, so I like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to put this at number 10 as the worst PLE this year so far. Again, Crown Jewel can be pretty bad. Survivor Series, if somehow Triple H messes up Survivor Series and make it the worst PLE of the year, we're gonna have to actually consider Triple H removal of Chief Content Officer if he somehow ruined Survivor Series. And then we also got Saturday Night Main Event, which I don't even know what to expect for that, because that's already in December, which is crazy to think we're only 2 months away basically from that, which that's insane, bro. But yeah, yo, now I'm concerned that Triple H might actually ruin Survivor Series. I hope there's no way that Triple H can ruin Survivor Series, right? No way. I refuse to believe it. And if he does, good God, that he might have to be considered a removal. But it's fine, because I can guarantee you Triple H will not ruin Survivor Series. And if he does, you guys are all going to come back to the video and blame me for costing Survivor Series. And I will also blame myself too. But anyway, Money in the Bank, the worst PLE so far in 2024. And then as we move on to SummerSlam, Cleveland 2024, second best show of the year. This was basically WrestleMania 40, just all around really not a better show. But we got new World Heavyweight Champion. We got the first match of Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. And we got the return of the OTC, Roman Reigns. Yeah, SummerSlam, second best PLE of the year, no doubt. And if you think I'm wrong, do some checking, because it's WrestleMania SummerSlam. And I guarantee you, it could either be Backlash or Royal Rumble. Whatever you could. You could also alternate the third. But number 1 and 2 are absolutely the same thing. You can't deny that number 1 and 2. Number 1 is definitely WrestleMania 40, and number 2 is definitely SummerSlam. You can't not change those. And if you say SummerSlam was better than WrestleMania, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're making stuff up. You're buffoonery. But yeah, SummerSlam, just an all-around great show, and we gotta see Joe Tessitore. Who's gonna replace Michael Cole? Not really replace Michael. That was not funny. And now I'm just thinking my microphone was messed up for the whole time. I hope it's not, man. It's gonna be messed up for the whole time. I swear, if there's no audio, oh my God, I'm not even making this video anymore if there's no audio. God, I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow if there's no audio to this. God dang it, bro. Hopefully there is. Hopefully there is. But yeah, Bad Blood was really just disappointing. But it's still not worse than Money in the Bank decision. Triple H, what were you doing? Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Probably next video, probably SmackDown review or whatever. Anyway, bye.